y'all, I'm in United States, in Illinois, and I'm at the grocery store. I'm at the grocery store.
Oh, so fabulous.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel once again. It's your girl Dumebi. If this is your first time coming across my channel, you're welcome. I do hope you decide to subscribe, and if you are a returning subscriber, you guys know that I love you. Welcome back. It's so good to be here again, you guys. I've missed you guys. I've really missed you guys, and I hope I'm here for good. I intend to push myself because I was feeling a little unmotivated because I've been overwhelmed by being a new mom. I've been a mom for 4 months now, guys. I have to applaud myself because it's not been easy. You guys did not tell me. It's the most challenging thing that I've ever had to do, but rewarding as well. And I feel like I have a full-time job already taking care of baby. So whenever I have a little time, I just want to rest and watch movies on Netflix. So that's why I've not really been dropping videos. I've not really been feeling like myself. I now started getting like pep talks from my sister and my friends warning me about postpartum depression because I wasn't really feeling like myself, guys. I was very overwhelmed, so I just had to snap out of it. And this is me trying to get back to things that I love doing, and you know, that's why we're here. I've missed you guys. So today's video is something very interesting. You guys probably already heard about it, but when I saw it, I had to talk about. We just have to talk about it, okay? So my usual disclaimer, please, this video is strictly for educational purposes. Do not go searching out anybody that I talk about in this video. Don't send them any hate comments, threats, or violence. This channel does not support any of that. So Miss Tiffany Haddish was visiting Zimbabwe, and she made a video that got some Africans really pissed off, okay? So let me just go right ahead and play the video. She was in a supermarket, need I say.
Hey y'all, so I'm out here in Zimbabwe, in Harare, and look at the gross.
Please, what is Zimbabwe? Like, when I watched this video first and I saw that, I'm like, what is that? Is that the normal way you would pronounce it? And I've noticed this thing. It's not just Tiffany Haddish. There's this Wakandan way of pronouncing African words, or when they try to sound African. Now, this is not me throwing shade to the rest of the African diaspora, okay? And I see this happen a lot in movies. You know, the Coming to Americas, the Black Panther, any movie where they are trying to depict Africans, and these people are not continental Africans. They are people from other parts of the African diaspora. When they try to have an African tongue or an African accent, they try to roll their R's and stretch some, over-exaggerate the pronunciations. And we on the continent, like a lot of Africans are side-eyeing, like, okay, did you have to say it that way?
The street of the Black Panther stripped away.
What did he say? I'm still trying to figure out what accent is that. It's the Wakandan accent.
And this is not even just the rest of the diaspora. It happens even by continental African people that have probably not lived in Africa for a while.
Many never thought it possible, but we believed.
You know, the John Boyegas, Chinwetele Ejiofor, some of those other people that are making it big in Hollywood but have not really been on the continent for a while. So they try to have the African accent in some of these movies, and they over-exaggerate the consonants or the vowels and the pronunciations, and it just it sticks out like a sore thumb. So when I saw the Zimbabwe, I'm like, what is that? You didn't have to do that, okay? Well, let's just continue.
And look at the grocery store. They got a grocery store. It's beautiful.
Now, Tiffany is a comedian, okay? So I think from her countenance, you could see that whole comic thing. And I think she's just happy. And I think she's happy to show off the grocery store. I'm not mad at it at this point, okay? I'm not mad at it.
It's beautiful in a grocery store. Look at these organic strawberries. This is what I love. They sell sugar cane. It is fire. They got the dates on deck. How much are these? $67.
It's Zimbabwean dollars, by the way. So, not American dollars.
And then the price is different. But it do look like it's expensive. Look at this grocery store. It's huge. It's absolutely humongous. In Africa, baby. Yeah.
You know, it's giving me that whole tourist, okay, maybe African American visits Africa for the first time, excited to see everything. Even the most mundane things get them excited. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. You know that feeling of, okay, homecoming. Oh, I'm like, oh, they got this. You guys have supermarkets here too. Oh, you guys have, tarred roads too. Oh, you guys drive cars too. It can be annoying, but it's kind of cute because these people have been sold a lot of lies about us. So when they see these things, I'm just like, okay, go off, go off. Yeah, we have running water. Yes, we're not all skinny with big bellies and suffering from kwashiorkor or with flies. No, like they lie to you guys. Okay, so I can understand. I mean, I've been on a video call with one of my African American friends before, and when he saw the buildings in the background, he was flabbergasted. He was shocked. And I'm like, oh, that home belongs to my friend and his family. And he's like, oh, wait, you guys don't stay in apartments. I'm like, we own our homes and we have duplexes and, multiple story buildings in our family name. You're young, and the first investment you're going to have is to buy a land. Your parents might even buy land for you. And when you're of age, you start building your own house. Like sometimes when we come and see the look of surprise or the shock at some of these things that we consider very normal, mundane things, it's funny to me. Some people get offended. It's funny to me.
Believe it. Believe it. Believe it. Africa.
Africa. Did you hear that? That's the same exaggeration of pronunciations I was talking about.
Zimbabwe. Oh, baby, I just like demystifying shit. It don't smell bad. Let me meet the party. Look at that. Look at all that meat over there.
First of all, like, why is nobody stopping to Tiffany and screaming and wanting to take a picture? Because she's big, even over here. We know Tiffany. At least I know about Nigeria. And I think Zimbabweans know her too, because I saw the comment section and people were like, what's going on? Why didn't you guys go and that's Tiffany? I'm wondering if...
Appliances. Excuse me. Who knew? They got the U tabloid magazine over here. Oh, that's in my face. Oh, that's not blackface. That's not. It looks like blackface because he got a hairy face. My bad. But yeah, you got tabloids. I'm probably not a cousin. All right. So I'm going to cut back. Registers. Beep, beep, beep. Ain't no big enough. They even got the caution wet floor. Oh yeah. Y'all have a good one. Grocery store.
Okay, now see, I feel like, first of all, Tiffany is Eritrean. Her dad is Eritrean. I was happy when I found out because I'm like, okay, she's African. But yeah, we're all part of the African diaspora, so yeah. So I know Tiffany has been to Africa before. Like, I mean, I saw that video. She has been to Africa before. Even if she hasn't, the fact that she's Eritrean, I believe she should have some certain amount of curiosity about Africa as a whole. So she should already know some certain things about Africans. So I kind of hold that to a higher standard. Like Tiffany, definitely you already knew we have grocery stores. Tiffany, definitely you already know the grocery stores have tabloids. And we read tabloids and we have conflicts and we have the caution wet floor and stuff like that. I feel like these are things Tiffany already knows. But the way the video came off, she received so much heat. The comment section, a lot of people did not like it because they were like, what do you mean? A lot of Africans are tired of these negative stereotypes. We're tired of people asking us about our pet lions and asking us if we sleep and live on trees and how many monkeys are our friends and stuff like that. We are tired. So if it's coming from another black person, even if it's from other parts of the diaspora, we feel even more let down because we're like, okay, y'all know your ancestors are from here. You guys should not even be believing these false stereotypes. Y'all know by now with the internet and all of that these things are lies. And you can just Google it. You can Google a picture of anywhere in Africa and pictures come up. And I mean, what excuse does a person in 2024 still have to think that Africans live on trees, or we don't have a grocery store, or just the most simple mundane thing. So I think that's where the backlash came from. So let's just see some of the videos that people made in response to Tiffany. Okay.
Hey yo, I'm in Zimbabwe. I'm in Harare. I'm in a grocery store, yo. A grocery store. Tiffany, wait, Tiffany. Were you expecting to buy things in a jungle and not in a grocery store? This is just me thinking, what a can't I'm not so sure, y'all. I'm not so sure. What was you expecting, though? We love you. We love your comedy, but the reaction, though. The reaction as if you were expecting to buy things under the mountain, in the caves. Huh? Aye, man. Aye.
You know, when someone left this comment about what was she thinking, she replied like that. And the truth is, yeah, we have the grocery stores, but when a lot of us want to buy like food stuff, real food stuff, you know, like the vegetables, real spices, organic stuff straight from the farm and all of that, we don't go to the grocery stores. We go to the actual food market. You have different people with their stalls and all of that, but it's still organized. Definitely not with the whole machines to compute and beep and, you know, stuff like that, like the grocery store, but it's organized. It's not as chaotic, I don't know if that's the word, as some people might think. So we have food markets and we have grocery stores. So I don't know, maybe this is what Tiffany was expecting to see. But just like I said, I still hold Tiffany to a higher standard because she has an African dad. And I know she's been to Africa before.
Tiffany Haddish goes to Zimbabwe. She goes to Africa and she pulls out her phone and she's just doing a lot of buffoonery. I'm like, sis, what is happening? She's like, yo, look at me. I'm at the grocery store. They got food. They have aisles of food. What do you think these people are eating, Tiffany? Oh, they have alcohol. They have hardware stuff. It does not smell. Tiffany, sis, you were doing too much. Where is your PR team? Because I'm gonna need you to educate yourself because you are looking crazy right now. It's like that video is not, it's not, it is funny, kind of weird. Not funny, haha. I don't know if you was trying to be funny, trying to be sarcastic, you know, relatable. I don't know what you was doing, sis, but girl, you asked for this drag because I see them dragging you and they have every right to, because it's like, girl, what is going on? Tiffany, you gotta get it together, sis.
Exactly. Why I'm more forgivable about this is because she said she wants to demystify stuff. So I think she was doing it more for the people who don't know, not like she didn't know. But she also had the countenance like she didn't know, like she was surprised to know we had all that stuff. So am I even supposed to be finding it funny, or am I supposed to be more offended? I guess I am. I'm just in the middle. I'm in the middle. I'm like, I expect her to know better. And I also feel like she does know better. She just presented it that way. I don't know if she's trying to be funny or she's trying to be in the news, because, I mean, celebrities do these things to trend.
So this is a video about Tiffany Haddish. She went to Zimbabwe in Africa and she was just like amazed by everything. And to be honest with you, I don't think that she was trying to come off as rude. I think what Tiffany was trying to do was just being quirky about the whole situation. Like, oh guys, look, they have a grocery store in Africa. Guys, look, it's so beautiful. Look at what this costs. It costs this much. I think moreover, I think she was trying to be a little bit of, she was coming off as funny, because Tiffany Haddish, if you know her, she's always jokify and take things and turn it into joke. Only except this time she should have kept her mouth shut, because when you go to other people's country, you don't bring those kind of energy, because people don't find some of the things that you find funny in America. People don't find that funny in other countries. Like, you have to understand that people take things serious. So you will go to a country and you thinking that you're just doing content and you're doing all of this, and it's not going to go over well. And this is one of them example, because if you listen to her, I think this was innocent on her part. I literally listened to her and I watched it and I see that she was more of a maze. But then again, I don't understand that why wouldn't she think that there are going to be grocery store in other country? Why would you think that it's only in America? Like, why would you think that there's nothing in other country? Or maybe she wasn't expecting it to be so nice. I think that's one of them things that, you know, people say, oh, it's this much in Africa, it's this in different country. But y'all, do y'all realize that in Africa and in Jamaica and in all these different places, they have more beautiful things than in America? Now, I'm just saying that because
Let's talk about that.
I'm just saying that because a lot of y'all thinking, you know, there was a time where someone asked my dad, do y'all live in huts in Jamaica? My dad's house is like a 3-story house, big as heck, with how many bedrooms, beautiful houses. And the thing is, he owned the house, literally owned the house. Here in America, you have to build and you have to do all of these things and you don't own it. So when you go to other country, be educated about things. If you don't know, educate yourself before you get there, because you'll get yourself in trouble. Now, the president of Zimbabwe was saying something to Tiffany. He wasn't happy with the idea that she was there acting ignorant. Now, you got to do some for the president to be even saying something about you.
Tiffany Haddish. She's funny.
Oh my god, the way you pronounce the name, okay?
Haddish, the American comic, African American comic. I saw a video where she visited Zimbabwe, and she seemed extremely shocked that in Zimbabwe there are shops, grocery shops, large grocery shops like America. I was very, very disappointed with her comments. Tiffany, I will not repeat your name again. Tiffany.
Wow.
I urge you.
It's giving African dad.
To come to my country, Laughter Republic. You will see a country better than America. In fact, lots of African Americans are relocating to my country. Tiffany, you should not be surprised by what we offer in Africa. I don't know how to get hold of Tiffany. I know that she hooks up with, what's his name? That short one, Kevin Hart.
Stray bullets don't hit Kevin Hart. Okay.
If she gets this message, or if there's anyone who knows her, tag Tiffany Haddish. The name is President Obonjo of Laughter Republic. I was really shocked that you were shocked that we had grocery stores in Zimbabwe.
We were shocked that you were shocked. Our shock is shocking. Your shock is shocking us. Like, Tiffany, I'm like, please.
So I don't know if y'all been seeing like the videos and stuff about Tiffany Haddish going to Africa and being in a grocery store, but I just wanted to give my piece as an African American. So our government is very European. Like, our like movies that come out and stuff, we're taught about other places, like everyday life. Like if you see a movie that comes out that is placed in Europe, you see people walking around with leather jackets and going to smoke shops and, like, you know, living a regular life. Whereas African movies, if a movie comes out that takes place in Africa, we can assume that it's going to be like Blood Diamond or The Birth of a Nation. I think that's what it's called. I think like those are the type of like movies. I think that's what it's called, or Beasts of No Nation. Something is called, but like that's how Africa is given to us. Now, if you take like a class like art or something like that,
you know, at this point, the excuse of, oh, that is the way the media, the Western media portrays Africa, so we don't know any better. That excuse is getting old, because at this point, we control the narrative. We have the internet, we have social media. Like, that excuse of the Western media makes Africa look poor, makes them look sickly, is getting old. Very soon, it will no longer hold water. What am I saying? At this point, it no longer holds water, because if you're old enough to have a smartphone and go on the internet, it means you're old enough to have somehow come across content about what Africa really looks like, in my opinion.
Something like that here, you'll learn about like art that was made in Africa and things like that, but it's not really like taught to us like everyday life. Like we don't learn about philosophers from Africa. Like we don't get that. So it's just like if you were to see a celebrity, it's like, you know, they exist. That's just common sense. So I think, of course, Tiffany Haddish knows that Zimbabwe has grocery stores. It's just that, just like if you were to see a celebrity in real life, it's like, wow, like, you know, like you're amazed that, you know, someone like you is seeing this in real life. So I think Tiffany Haddish as an American was like, wow, I'm seeing something that was not reachable to me. Like, because city Africa is not reachable for us. Now with the growth of social media, like I follow some like TikTokers and stuff, like now with the growth of social media, we're learning more about Africa. Like the people want to go there. People want to go to Ghana for Daddy December. Like we're learning about it. And I just ask that y'all just be patient with us, because we don't have access to it. We don't. All we go by is you, like creators, content creators. Like we aren't taught it. We really aren't.
So now I like the way she presented it, and you know, truly, yes, it's kind of like what I've said before in one of my previous videos. We need to have patience with each other to understand that, okay, we don't really know where each other is coming from. We have different histories and different cultures to a large extent. So I kind of give grace when I see some things happening, but like I'm giving grace to Tiffany because the way she said it, she didn't have a condescending attitude about it. Yes, I expect her to know better, but it didn't sound, I don't know. I kind of was not as offended by it like the way I was. And when that other guy said Africans live on trees, that other guy, because he had a condescending air about the way he said it, because he kind of saying he feels like maybe they are better off than we back here in Africa. So I can understand that Tiffany didn't mean it in that way. Yes, it's offensive because we know she should know better, but I can understand she didn't mean it in a derogatory way. I don't know if I'm making sense. So yes, I understand the Africans that are pissed off, and I also understand the point of view of, you know, other people in the diaspora that have not been to Africa. But just like I said, Tiffany definitely knows better. So I don't know why she did that video. I understand if she did it to educate people who didn't know that we have things like this in Africa, you know, grocery stores and all of that. But I think she didn't make it clear that that was the point she was trying to make by making that video. So that's why people got offended. But anyway, I want to know what you guys think in the comment section. Let me know. Do you think Tiffany was just being goofy? I mean, she's a comedian and all of that. Or do you guys think she really seemed shocked? Do you think she really seemed shocked to see a grocery store? And if that really is the case, then I'm disappointed because she definitely has been to Africa before, okay? So anyway, you guys let me know what you think in the comment section. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.